morning. Happy Sunday. Happy weigh-in day. I've already weighed in, obviously, because I'm fully dressed and in my car. But before we get to that, let's go over how my week went. You guys saw every day I combined intermittent fasting with keto chow. I am very, very proud of myself in the fact that I have now continued the intermittent fasting for 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks on Tuesday that I've been doing this every day. I'm very impressed with myself. I don't normally stick to something like that, and I gave it a chance, and it has been working. So where was I? I never stick with anything this long, and it makes me happy that I have been able to sustain the intermittent fasting. That being said, I did learn something this week. If I get to the point where I am really forcing the fast, where I am very hungry and it like physically hurts me not to eat, and I can feel those hunger pains, eat. Because that day, while I stayed within my macros, I never really felt full that day, and I really think it's because I waited so long to eat my lunch. I think that that was a big issue for me. Had I broken that fast when I really felt the hunger, because it was the only day that I really felt hungry, and it was, if I'm not mistaken, the day after my eating window was totally off because of getting home so late. Now this week, my eating window is going to be off as well because I'm going to be getting home later. You go and then I go, thank you. Don't you go, I go, thank you. I am going to try and, you know, leave work a little bit early this week, but I can't promise that it'll happen. It all depends on how the girl training is. If she picks up on things easily, then she might be able to be left, you know, with the store manager for a little bit longer, and I can bounce out around 4:30, 5 o'clock and be home at a normal hour. If she's not, and I feel the need that I need to be there until 6 o'clock, then I'm gonna be there until 6 o'clock. It really just all depends on how this girl trains. I am really gonna try to continue the intermittent fasting this week with like an 8 to 12. That seems to be my best window. 7 to 11 is my favorite, but 8 to 12 seems to be where I wind up being most of the time. But I do like the 7 to 11. But it might wind up being 9 to 1. I don't know. It really all depends on this chickadee. You know, last night I wound up going over my macros, and it was the first time in about 2 weeks that I had done it. And I stopped eating at 7:30, and I was talking to Erin, and I was like, I bet you that I gain a little from what I was at yesterday. I said, just based on food being in my stomach and the whole nine. Well, I got on the scale this morning, and to my surprise, I did not gain. I actually lost from yesterday. But from last Saturday, I am down 1.6 pounds between the intermittent fasting and the keto chow and all of the fun things. And I am very happy with that. I saw the number 244 on the scale for the first time in years, like 2 or 3. And that made me very, very, very happy. My goal is still 236 by the time I am 36. So I have 4 weeks to lose 8 pounds. So I have to average 2 pounds a week. And again, we're not calling it a goal, because if I don't make it, then it won't be as depressing. That's my weigh-in for this week, guys. A little life lesson for me, not to force a fast, and letting you guys know where I'm at. I'm super stoked that I am down 1.6 pounds. It was very exciting for me to see that number on the scale. But, all right guys, that's all I got for you today. Just me railing at you for 5 minutes. All right, I will talk to you all later.